Welcome to Today's Issues, a community service program informing you of the issues and events in the four-state area. Now, here are the issues for today on KNEO 91.7 FM.
Good morning. This is Luke Taylor with your Capitol Report update. Representative Bob Bromley joins us today. He'll discuss what he's working on to improve Missourians' experiences with the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Good morning. This is Representative Bob Bromley. I hope everyone's doing well and having a great week so far. We've been really busy up in the Capitol on a lot of different issues. I just want to highlight a couple of issues that I had, a couple of my bills that went through committee this week. And one of those is on, they both pertain to your license on your vehicles. One of them, we all get caught in this once in a while. When you go in to get a license on your vehicle first time, if it happens to be a odd calendar year and an even model year, or vice versa, you can only get a one-year plate that first time, and then next time you can get a two-year plate. So I've passed this bill out of the House 3 or 4 different times, and through the Senate, it just never has became law. But I'm making another run at that, hopefully, and that may save all of us a trip to the license office. And what that bill basically does is just says anytime you transfer to a new vehicle, when you go to the DMV, you can just get a 2-year plate if you want. And I think that would save some people a trip. And on the same light, in the same kind of vein that we're working on, I also just felt like, why do we even go every 2 years? Why not just have an option for a 5-year license when you go in? And a lot of times, when people buy a new vehicle for at least 5 years, and so if you had the option, if your annual registration is $30, why not just pay $150 if you want to, and just go ahead and get a 5-year plate and not go back to the DMV for 5 years. And so I haven't talked to anybody yet that doesn't think that would be a good option. Doesn't mean that you would have to do that. You could still get a 1-year registration, or you still get a 2-year registration. But if you just decide to take that 5-year option, you can just go ahead and get a 5-year plate. And so those things were well received in the committees, and I think they'll be voted out next week, probably unanimously, and hopefully we'll get those through the floor and over to the Senate. And if we do, we might just all save a trip to the DMV. So with that, I just hope everyone has a great week and hope you enjoy the weather. And it's always my honor and privilege to serve you up here in Jefferson City.
162nd District State Representative Bob Bromley can be reached at his Jefferson City office at 573-751-7082. We'll also mention that we're making the KNEO Capitol Report update available as a podcast now. Find it wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for KNEO Capitol Report.
This has been Today's Issues. For more information about the issues you've just heard, call 417-451-5636. Today's Issues is presented as a public service of KNEO 91.7 FM, a Sky High radio network.